Okay, so we just talked about this function called the source function, which will enable us to read a file of code. Now, how about if you want to output your what you're writing, you want to output the results to a file, and by that I mean you can either output the text that's being written to a file, or you can output the graphs that are being written also to a file. So how can we do that? So what you can do, let me just do this, I forgot to do this. Can I get that? Not showing so well. Okay, now it seems okay. So, okay, so we did this, and then we could do, we had something, I had something like X was that, and Y was that, and then if I type X, notice it doesn't appear, and Y does not appear. And anything else I do that outputs to this screen will not appear. But it's being saved to here. So we'll check that in a minute. Now the way to get it to stop doing that is to do this like that. Now if I type X, it gives me X. Okay, let's make sure that it actually outputted to here. So here's the file, and it did output to here, as we can see. Okay, next thing is if you want to, so that's how you output text. Now if you want to output graphs, you use one of these here. So you can output to PDF, to this, which I'm not sure what this is, to PNG file, to a JPG file, bitmap file, and this one. So let's try to a PDF. So you just use this format here, PDF, the name of the file, putting quotes around it. And of course you have to put the path if you want it to go to some somewhere outside of your working directory. So PDF, and let's call it test out .pdf. I think we need that. Oops, I forgot that, didn't I? Test out .pdf, and I think that's all. Okay, let's try it. So start it like that, then try, let's try to do what we had before, which was, I guess this might still work, that, and then this. And now let's check to see if that's there. Okay, so it won't let me open that file because it's still being kind of used by R. So I have to stop this first, which means that I have to type this command here, dev.off. So let's type that. Okay. Now let me try and open that. And now you can see this is a PDF, and it was created using those commands. Now one other thing is that you might, sometimes you need to be careful. If I did this again, the same commands again, so if I did this command again, and then I did something else in here instead of this, then it's going to overwrite this file. So it's not going to keep this in there. So if you want to make sure that it keeps that in there, you have to use an argument to this function sync, and that is you have to put in this append equals true. That means don't overwrite the file, but add to it, append to it. Okay? And here's another option you can use, split equals true. And that will send the output to both the screen and the output file. Okay? So here, what's going on? We're syncing text to here, and we're also allowing, and we're appending, we're not overwriting, and we're allowing the output also to go to the screen, and then we are going to do this. So we're going to go put some output there, and then we're going to read some script that we've already written, and maybe that will do various things, including write something to this file, and maybe some graphs to this file. Okay? And then finally at the end, you would do this to stop it from outputting to the text file, and do this to stop it from writing any more graphs to the graph file. Okay? Okay, that is the end. Then we could also run some more text, some more code if we wanted. Okay, that's the end of this section.